Alright, so I'm just gonna say whatever I'm thinking for this whole game. So, and I'm gonna try to talk fast and not stop talking. So that's pretty much what's gonna happen here. So I'll say this. The first thing I'm gonna talk about is the radio. Why am I gonna talk about the radio? Well, because I bought a radio. And I don't mean I bought a radio station. I don't mean I bought a radio subscription. I bought a physical portable radio. Now, what made me think to buy this? Um, well, I was listening to the radio on my app, on the Apple Music, and I thought, wow, it would be cool to have like a physical radio because in my mind, I recalled when my grandpa once had a physical radio. He was outside, and it was stormy out, and he was listening to the radio, and it was really cool. In my mind, it was really cool. It was like, wow, that's like a physical radio device, and it's like I looked it up on Amazon. I was like, oh, that's probably gonna be like $100, but it was only $25. So it's like I bought it, and now I'm excited about it. That's all. That's the thing about grandparents. Grandparents have a way of leaving you with some kind of an impression. I mean, there's a lot of people, plenty of people, their grandparents are dead by the time they're. I remember in the baseball dugout when I used to play baseball. There are plenty of people that were like, "Oh yeah, my grandparents are dead," or it's like one of my grandparents is dead. You know, there's four of them typically. Actually, everybody has four grandparents. That's how it works technically. No, but some of them die, and that's what they were talking about in the baseball dugouts. They were like, "So my grandparent died," and it's like I remember thinking, "Oh, I'm happy that I have grandparents that haven't died." My yeah, I'm actually out of the. I have I have two really close friends and neither of them have like four grandparents, but I still have four grandparents that are still alive, and that's just luck. That's just one of them things where it just happens, and it's not necessary. I guess it's not necessarily a good thing to have all four grandparents. There's pros and cons to everything, and it depends on your outlook. It's all subjective. It's it's not. It doesn't make sense to espouse your preferences on other people. Why did that game go so fast? It's like the shortest game ever. I don't even have a chance, really. If I don't have a chance, then the game doesn't count. If it counts it as a loss, then I'll have to complain. Now, this is normally a spot where I would stop talking. Like, there's not much happening on the screen. The game ended. But I can't stop talking because the name of the game with this video is to not stop talking. It's to keep continuing. I'll say this. I'm going to change my radio station right now because they started playing a song that I didn't. They're playing like an Imagine Dragons song or something. Now, the thing about this radio is there's a knob, and it's very hard to talk while I'm trying to switch the music. It's actually very difficult, but it's cool. There's a knob. I turn the knob, and then I see we go to a different station, and then there's like a light that like the light turns on when I have a good connection to a station. So right now I'm on a country station, and I don't know if it's a religious station or not. I don't know. I'm not gonna stay on it. I want to find the Mexican station. I was on a Mexican station earlier. Oh, there it is. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Now I'm listening to the fucking Mexican station. See, that's what you get on the fucking radio. You get like weird Mexican stations, and the signal is really good too. So I'm getting a good signal on this Mexican station, which means that I can hear it nice and well. I guess going on next. I guess I'm gonna I could do a quick summary of a film I've seen. No, no, I won't do that. I'll just keep on talking about random stuff. I'll keep it very loose and absurd. I'll say whatever I'm thinking about, which is what's the whole plan. Let's read the usernames. There's something that I often gloss over. There's a guy named Cheech. There's a guy named Ghost D Luffy. There's a guy named Beast with numbers. There's a guy who's just named M1014. There's me, Waffle Boy 777. There's all these people. There's Saint Danby. I'll say this. I'm glad I'm making videos. I have another channel where I'm pretty much just doing Family Guy reactions, and I think that channel is going to make money faster than this one because that channel really seems to be getting like the YouTube favoritism treatment as far as like the videos. The shorts on this channel do fine relative to that one. But as far as the like actual videos, like this is an actual video presumably if you're watching it. I don't think this particular part will be a short. But the long form videos on that one, they actually get views. And so my thinking is after like 200 days, that'll be making money. And the thing is, 1,000 views is pretty much $10, which is crazy. So, and I'm already getting 1,000 views a day, pretty much on that Family Guy channel. The only problem is I haven't cleared the threshold for monetization. Because for monetization, you need 1,000 subscribers and you need like 5,000 watch hours. So each of those videos is getting like 40. It's getting like 25 watch hours. So 25 watch hours. So it's like pretty much. I think I might just have to start doing the fucking like triple daily uploads, and then if I do that, then that'll speed up the fucking process. Because right now because then I would be getting 100. I'd be getting like 100 watch hours a day. So if I got 100 watch hours a day, let's see how much of that. 100 watch hours a day out of 5,000. So then it would only take. Would that take 500 days? Wait, 50 times 100 is 5,000. Oh, okay. So 50 times 100. So if I get 50 watch hours a day, if I get 100 watch hours a day, then I only have to go for 50 days. Okay, so I can do that, I guess. I can upload 3 videos, and the views go up every video. For some reason, the algorithm trusts the channel more or whatever. So yeah, I could do 3 uploads a day, and then I could be making money, and then that would be great because I'd have an income. And then another benefit of having an income is, well, you have all sorts of freedom when you have an income. But by that point, I would have enough money where I could pretty much do what I want and not have pressure. So it's like as far as school goes, I could really be able to just have a loose, good time with like as far as what I'm doing. Everything is lighter when you have your own income source and you get ahead. It's good to get ahead on things, and having your own individual income source is a good way to get ahead. And then on top of that, with the stock trading and stuff, you could really, really get ahead. And then having multiple channels, something that's true about the way YouTube is you want multiple channels and then you have multiple income streams. I found a really, really, really good video that pretty much just said everything that I've been thinking about recently, which is you should have multiple channels. You should have videos. Well, basically what he was saying is that there's videos for everybody. So it's like no matter what you're doing, if you're making it consistently and putting out a lot of content, then it will do well. And that's absolutely something I was thinking about the other day, which is that. But also there's some kinds of content that'll do better faster. Like Family Guy content, I think really just goes fast because everybody likes Family Guy. And so people click on that. And then so it's interesting being on the other side as a creator where it's like you watch YouTube and that's one thing. But then when you're creating and you're going at it kind of hard, you start to look at every video and you go, oh, is that the kind of video that I can make? And the answer is usually yes. The answer is usually, oh yeah, I could make that pretty decently. I was watching a Leafy video the other day, a re-upload, and it was interesting. He said that he was talking, it was like he was joking, but it was one of those things where you're joking, but then you like slip out the truth. Not that he's hiding it, but it comes out. And he was like, he was like, people ask me all the time how to make good videos, and he basically said, or how to make it big. And he's basically like, well, see what other people are doing, And then basically you can do that. Like they're not special. You can do whatever they're doing. I think that's pretty much true. And that's no, it's not pretty much true. It's absolutely true. And the interesting thing about YouTube, oh Jesus, sorry, side point on my radio, there's a segment where they had like a talk. They had all these radio hosts for a moment doing a little talk, and it was like they were speaking Spanish, and it totally distracted me. What was I talking about? I was talking about YouTube. Yeah, so YouTube is going to be a good way to make a lot of money. What I think the next move is, I need to make a compilation channel or something. It's interesting. I saw a video by a guy that was talking about. He was like, "Oh yeah, I taught." This is like a really weird side point that I'm about to go on, but you have to just come. You just have to join me on it. I was watching a video about like how to talk to women or something, and this guy was like Russian, and he said I didn't know how to talk to women, and then I saw this guy that knew how to talk to women, and then he said I agreed to. He said that he knew how to make money, and the guy didn't, so he offered to teach the guy how to make money. In exchange, the guy would teach him how to talk to girls. And in that video, he said that the strategy to make money was pretty much just re-uploading cartoons, and he said it doesn't work anymore. But I think it does work still, because I'm doing that with a Family Guy, and it's working really well. I mean, I'm not doing it directly, though. I'm reacting. But I know there's channels that are just re-uploading it straight up, and they're getting plenty of views. And they're making money off of that. The crazy thing to me is that 1,000 views gets you $10. It's like that's a very attainable thing to do daily from what I've seen. I could easily get 10,000 views a day, and that's $100. That's a full-time income. Like that's enough. For me, it's always like a full-time income is just like like $100 a day. I've always thought making less money but making it without having a boss is better than making more money. Like it's better to make 50K without a boss than it is to make $1 million with a boss. That's my opinion. That's been my opinion for a while on that. Anyway, so that's that. Thanks for watching.